Be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. To live is the rarest thing in the world. Most people exist. That is all. Always forgive your enemies. Nothing annoys them so much. I am so clever that sometimes I don't understand a single word of what I am saying. We are all in the gutter, but some of us are looking at the stars. If one cannot enjoy reading a book over and over again, there is no use in reading it at all. It is what you read when you don't have to that determines what you will be when you can't help it. The books that the world calls immoral are books that show the world its own shame. The truth is rarely pure and never simple. You can never be overdressed or overeducated. Never love anyone who treats you like you're ordinary. Most people are other people. Their thoughts are someone else's opinions. Their lives a mimicry. Their passions a quotation. A good friend will always stab you in the front. You will always be fond of me. I represent to you all the sins you never had the courage to commit. Women are meant to be loved, not to be understood. I don't want to go to heaven. None of my friends are there. Anyone who lives within their means suffers from a lack of imagination. Every saint has a past, and every sinner has a future. Experience is merely the name men gave to their mistakes. A thing is not necessarily true because a man dies for it. You don't love someone for their looks, or their clothes, or for their fancy car, but because they sing a song only you can hear. Man is least himself when he talks in his own person. Give him a mask, and he will tell you the truth. Some cause happiness wherever they go, others whenever they go. Nowadays people know the price of everything and the value of nothing. All women become like their mothers. That is their tragedy. No man does. And that is his. It is absurd to divide people into good and bad. People are either charming or tedious. We are each our own devil, and we make this world our hell. Some things are more precious because they don't last long. Art is the only serious thing in the world, and the artist is the only person who is never serious. Nothing can cure the soul but the senses, just as nothing can cure the senses but the soul. If you are not long, I will wait for you all my life. Society often forgives the criminal. It never forgives the dreamer. The nicest feeling in the world is to do a good deed anonymously, and have somebody find out. One should never trust a woman who tells one her real age, a woman who would tell one that would tell one anything. Whenever a man does a thoroughly stupid thing, it is always from the noblest motives. There are many things that we would throw away if we were not afraid that others might pick them up. They've promised that dreams can come true, but forgot to mention that nightmares are dreams, too. A little sincerity is a dangerous thing, and a great deal of it is absolutely fatal. The mystery of love is greater than the mystery of death. He has no enemies, but is intensely disliked by his friends. The aim of life is self-development, to realize one's nature perfectly. That is what each of us is here for. The one charm about the past is that it is the past. A man who does not think for himself does not think at all. Friendship is far more tragic than love. It lasts longer. I adore simple pleasures. They are the last refuge of the complex. I love to talk about nothing. It's the only thing I know anything about. One has a right to judge a man by the effect he has over his friends. Ordinary riches can be stolen, real riches cannot. In your soul are infinitely precious things that cannot be taken from you. Life is not complex, we are complex. Life is simple, and this simple thing is the right thing. Sin is a thing that writes itself across a man's face. It cannot be concealed. Memory is the diary we all carry about with us. A gentleman is one who never hurts anyone's feelings unintentionally. If you want to be a doormat, you have to lay yourself down first. Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery that mediocrity can pay to greatness. Women love us for our defects, if we have enough of them. They will forgive us everything, even our intellects. I have learned this. It is not what one does that is wrong, but what one becomes as a consequence of it. Art is the most intense mode of individualism that the world has known. When you really want love, you will find it waiting for you.